Hi, I'm Gwen, and I just started using the Qlik Diabetes Management app to keep track of my patients. I can analyze patient populations by diagnosis, risk factor, geography, and much more. I am able to analyze a broad patient population or specific patient groups. It is as simple as a few mouse clicks to make selections in charts and filters to drill down into data. I'll show you how, and then you can start analyzing your own patients. Your version of this app might look different, since this version is for demonstration purposes. The Risk Management Dashboard shows KPIs for risk indicators like BMI and cholesterol, giving you an overview of your patient population. Let's move on to a different sheet so we can really dig into patient data. Move through the sheets in the app using the navigation at the top. Left-click the forward or back arrows to move one sheet at a time, or jump around by accessing the Sheet Navigation drop-down. Let's select the Risk Analyzer sheet from the drop-down. See the scatter plots in the center showing risk factors like blood pressure, BMI, HDL, and LDL. The dots represent your patient population. Since we haven't made any selections yet, this is a broad view, but let's use the filters to drill down. To start, we will left-click Gender and select Male from the drop-down. Notice how the scatter plots change, reflecting that selection of all male patients. You can continue making as many selections as you wish to drill down into the data. We want male patients that have not had a diabetes diagnosis. Left-click the Diabetes Diagnosis filter and choose No. Have you noticed as we make selections, the filters change color? Green is an active selection. White is related to the active selection and can be used to drill down further into data. Gray is unrelated to the active selection. We can still click on gray selections, but it will change selections instead of drill down further. In addition to using filters, we can drill down right in the charts. For example, we can drill down to patients with a higher blood pressure. To select patients with a diastolic reading above 80, left-click the Y-axis and drag the mouse over the numbers. Let's do the same on the X-axis for patients with a systolic rate over 120. All the scatter plots now show all male patients that have not had a diabetes diagnosis, but do have a diastolic blood pressure reading over 80 with a systolic reading over 120. Hover the mouse over Patient Discovery and left-click the Max Page icon to view a list of patients in this population. We can sort patient data by clicking in column headings, or we can left-click the search icon for a specific column and start typing a sort dimension. Notice the filter list changes as we type. Like we did earlier, we could choose one filter with a single left click, or click and drag over multiple consecutive selections. See the patient list change to reflect the sort options that we just applied. Let's close this patient list by clicking the X in the corner and navigate to the next sheet. Notice filters carry over to other sheets in the app. You could edit selections already made by left-clicking to see selections made at the top of the box. Click Applied Selections to change search criteria. We can also deselect the entire filter category by clicking the X. Navigate back to the previous selection or forward. We can also clear all selections and start fresh on the sheet. Notice the selections we had previously made are still applied, so I can continue my patient analysis by geography. Just like on other sheets, I can drill down in the map to access patients from a specific area. If I click back to the Risk Analyzer and launch the Patient Discovery again, we can access the revised patient list. Now I have drilled down to a specific at-risk population to focus my efforts on. I am going to output this list so my office can begin making contact with these potential patients. I'm going to finish analyzing my patients. Get started with your own Qlik Diabetes Management app, and then you can analyze a broad patient population or use charts and filters to drill down into a specific patient group. Go to healthcare.qlik.com and click on Contact to get access to the Diabetes Management app. This video was created by Qlik Education Services as an example of the amazing things custom application training can do to put our customers on a path to success. Contact your local education training manager to learn more about custom application training from Qlik Education.